Hello and welcome. This is your time. A moment to step away from the noise of the day and settle into a peaceful state of calm and relaxation. In a moment, you'll be guided through a soothing story, an invitation to drift gently towards the deep, restful sleep you desire. But for now, let's begin by preparing your body and mind to fully embrace this peaceful journey. Start by getting comfortable. Perhaps you're already tucked into bed, your head resting on a soft pillow, your body cradled by warmth. Or maybe you're simply settling in, feeling the weight of the day slowly lifting as you make space for rest. Wherever you are, feel the surface beneath you, fully supporting you, inviting you to relax just a little more. Take a deep breath in now. Slowly, deeply, feel the cool, soothing air filling your lungs, spreading calm throughout your body. And as you exhale, let out a soft sigh, as though your body is letting go of the day, letting go of tension, letting go of everything you no longer need to carry. Take another breath in, slow and gentle. And as you breathe out this time, feel your body begin to soften. Feel your shoulders drop. Feel your jaw loosen. Feel your body grow a little heavier, as though it's beginning to sink into the surface beneath you. And now, I'd like you to turn your focus to your feet. Notice them for a moment, how they feel, warm or cool, still or tingly. Let them relax completely now. Imagine a gentle wave of softness flowing over them. It's as though they're being wrapped in a warm, soothing blanket. Let that wave begin to travel upward through your ankles into your calves. Feel your legs growing heavier, as though all the energy they've carried today is simply melting away. That wave flows further now into your thighs and hips. Feel the release, the calm, as if every muscle in your legs is just letting out a long, deep sigh of relief. And now the wave moves into your lower back, loosening, softening, inviting every bit of tension to simply fade away. Feel it traveling up your spine now, slowly, gently, vertebrae by vertebrae, releasing any tightness it finds. It spreads through your chest and stomach, filling your body with warmth and ease. Notice how your breathing has slowed even more now. Calm, steady, and effortless. Let the wave continue into your shoulders. Imagine them softening, dropping lower as they let go of any lingering weight from the day. Feel that relaxation flowing down your arms now, through your elbows, your wrists, and all the way to the very tips of your fingers. Your arms feel loose, heavy, completely at ease. And finally, let the wave flow into your neck, your jaw, and your face. Feel it smooth out your forehead, softening your eyes and relaxing the tiny muscles around your eyes. Even the top of your head feels warm, calm, and still now. Take a moment to notice how peaceful your body feels, heavy and still, as though you're being gently held, completely supported by the surface beneath you. Your body is fully relaxed now, and soon your mind will follow, drifting deeper into stillness, fully prepared for the story awaiting you. Now, I'd like you to imagine a soft, inviting space opening before you. Perhaps it's a quiet meadow where the grass sways gently in the breeze, or a calm, moonlit beach where the waves lap softly at the shore. Whatever feels most comfortable to you, let your mind bring it to life now. See it, feel it, step into it. Notice how safe it feels here, how warm, how welcoming. This is your space, your sanctuary, where you can let go completely. Take a moment to simply be in this space. Feel the stillness around you, the quiet that invites your mind to slow down. With every breath, you sink deeper into this peaceful place, as though it's gently pulling you towards rest. And as you settle here, I'll count down slowly from 10 to 1. With each number, feel yourself sinking deeper into this sense of calm, feeling lighter and softer, perfectly prepared for the story to come. 10. The calm begins to deepen, a gentle stillness all around you. 9. Soft and quiet now. Your body feels so very heavy, so at ease. 8. The space around you feels like a warm, comforting hug. 7. Your breathing is slow and steady, carrying you deeper. 6. Your mind feels quieter, as though the thoughts of the day are fading away. 5. Halfway there now. So safe, so calm. 4. Sinking deeper, as though you're floating on a soft, gentle cloud. 3. Almost there. The peace grows even deeper, even softer. 2. So still now, so ready to let go completely. 1. And now, fully relaxed, fully present, fully ready. You are perfectly prepared to enjoy the story awaiting you. There is nothing you need to do, nowhere else you need to be. Let the soothing words and images of the story gently guide you into an even deeper state of peace, helping you drift closer and closer to sleep. Relax now, listen, and let your journey begin. Tonight, I invite you to leave the noise of the world behind. This is your time, a sacred moment to relax, let go, and embark on a journey into a story that speaks directly to your heart. And as you listen, let the words drift over you like a soft breeze through the trees, carrying with them a message, a gentle truth that's always been within you. You don't have to focus too hard or try too much. Simply allow yourself to rest as the story unfolds, like a flower opening petal by petal in the warmth of the sun. This is a story of a garden, but not just any garden. This is a garden unlike any other, a place that is alive, not just with plants and flowers, but with meaning, emotion, and wisdom. And as we begin, I wonder if you can already start to sense it, your own connection to this story, as though it's whispering to a part of you that's always known it. This story begins in a quiet village, nestled between rolling hills and a shimmering lake. In this village lived a woman named Lena. Lena was known far and wide for her kindness, her generosity, and her ability to make others feel loved. She was like the sun, always shining on those around her, always giving warmth and light. People would come to her with their troubles, their worries, and their needs. And Lena would always help, pouring her heart into easing their burdens. But at night, when the village grew quiet and the stars blanketed the sky, Lena would lie awake, feeling the empty hollow in her chest. She couldn't quite name it, but it was there. A sense that something was missing, as if she were pouring from a pitcher that was always running dry, giving and giving, but never truly full herself. Maybe, thought Lena, I just need to try harder. I just need to give more. If I make others happier, maybe I'll feel whole too. And so Lena gave even more. She was like a candle burning at both ends, her light flickering as she tried to brighten everyone else's lives. But the ache inside her only grew. It was like a whisper she couldn't ignore, asking, "What about me?" One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and painted the sky in hues of gold and lavender, Lena found herself wandering. Her feet carried her down an unfamiliar path, one she hadn't noticed before. It was overgrown with wildflowers and moss, as though it hadn't been traveled in years. The air around her felt different, still, quiet, as if the world itself was holding its breath. The path wound through the trees, twisting and turning, until she came upon a gate. It was tall and ornate, made of iron entwined with vines and flowers. The gate stood slightly ajar, as if it had been waiting for her. Lena hesitated for a moment, then stepped through. And what she saw on the other side took her breath away. It was a garden, but not just any garden. It was the most beautiful, magical place she had ever seen. The air was alive with the scent of blossoms, and the soft hum of bees floated upon the breeze. These trees were heavy with fruit that seemed to glow from within. Streams of crystal clear water that sparkled like liquid diamonds, and flowers in every color of the rainbow, their petals shimmering as if kissed by stardust. But as Lena looked closer, she began to notice something else. There were parts of the garden that were wild and overgrown, with weeds choking the flowers. Some trees stood bare, their branches reaching out like empty arms. Some streams had dried up, their beds cracked and parched. Before she could take it all in, a soft voice broke the silence. "Ah, you've arrived at last." Lena turned and saw an old gardener standing nearby. His face was weathered but kind. His eyes twinkled with a quiet wisdom. He leaned on a wooden staff. The vines of the garden curled gently around it, as if even the plants recognized him as their caretaker. "Who are you?" Lena asked. "I am the gardener," he said simply. "I've been tending this place for as long as it existed." Lena frowned. "But I've never seen this garden before." The gardener smiled. "Oh, but you have. This garden is yours. It is a reflection of your heart, your soul, your inner world, everything you feel, everything you believe about yourself. It all shows up here." Lena's breath caught in her chest. But why does it look like this? Some parts are so beautiful, but others are neglected, the gardener finished for her, his voice gentle. "You see, my dear, you've been so busy tending to the gardens of others, watering their flowers, pulling their weeds, that you've forgotten to take care of your own. And this is the result." Lena looked around, seeing the garden through her new eyes, the vibrant blooms, the wilting flowers, the dry streams. It all mirrored her feelings, her own inner state, the parts of her she cherished, and the parts she had ignored. "But isn't it selfish to tend my own garden when so many others need help?" she asked softly. The gardener shook his head, his eyes full of understanding. "Let me ask you this. How can a tree with no roots offer shade? How can an empty well quench another's thirst? How can a flower bloom in its full beauty if it has no sunlight or water. To truly give to others, you must first care for yourself. True love and happiness begin within. They grow from the seeds you've planted in your own heart. Lena felt a deep stirring within her, as though a locked door in her soul had just opened. She spent so long trying to fill others' cups without realizing her own was empty. The gardener handed her a small trowel. "Come," he said, "let's begin." And so Lena began to work in her own garden. She pulled the weeds of doubt and fear, the ones that had been silently choking her joy. She planted seeds of self-compassion and kindness, watering them with patience and care. She pruned the overgrown branches of overcommitment, creating space for sunlight to reach the tender blooms of her own happiness. And as they worked, Lena noticed the garden beginning to transform. The flowers stood taller, their colors more vibrant. The stream began to flow again, their waters clear and sparkling. The bare tree sprouted new leaves, their branches heavy with fruit that shimmered like jewels. As her garden flourished, Lena felt something change within her. She felt lighter, freer, as though she'd been carrying a weight she hadn't even realized was there. One day, as she rested beneath a blooming tree, the gardener sat beside her. "Do you see now?" he asked. Lena nodded, her heart full. "I see that loving myself isn't selfish. It's essential. When I care for myself, I have so much more to give. True love and happiness, they really do begin within." The gardener's smile was warm. "And now that you know this, your garden will always be here for you. Whenever you feel lost or weary, you can return, tend to it, and let it remind you of who you truly are." Lena stayed in the garden for a while longer, breathing in its beauty, feeling the love and peace she had cultivated within herself. And when she finally returned to the village, she noticed something remarkable. Her interactions with others felt lighter, more genuine, more fulfilling. She no longer gave out of obligation or emptiness, but from a place of fullness and joy. And whenever she felt the ache of loneliness or doubt, Lena knew exactly what to do. She would close her eyes, take a deep breath, and return to her garden within, a place of endless love, peace, and possibility. And now, as you rest here, I wonder if you can imagine your own garden. Perhaps you can see it clearly, or maybe it's just a feeling. a quiet sense that it's there, waiting for you. Whatever form it takes, know that this garden is yours. It's always been yours. And as you care for it, it will flourish, reminding you that true love and happiness, they begin within you, always. So rest now. Let your mind wander through your own garden and let it show you all of the beauty, peace, and love that already lives within you. And as you drift into sleep, carry that truth within you, knowing that it will always be there, waiting to bloom, because true love and happiness, they begin within you, always.